Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the foot.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, Wanderlei Silva back in the octagon tonight. We'll see if his attacking, marauding style is on full display yet again. You know this is a guy who fights like he's double parked out front. Let's see if Wanderlei can get his hands on his opponent early tonight. Silva gets hit with that stiff jab there.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Pretty good jab there by Silva. Lands a big elbow there. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep. Oh, back and forth we go. He threw that one with all of his power.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Getting the hands going here early. Midway through round 1, right on the button. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
And just misses with that big right hand. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Look, that'll land. Nice straight there by Silva. This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you gotta be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you gotta slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet or he gets taken down to his back. But ideally for him, he wants to be knocking guys out. Caught the kick.
Just missed with the elbow there. Silva's swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Waning seconds here of this opening round. And now some separation. Round 2 is next. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was under.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Chimaev going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Just out of range with that right hand. Silva's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the... His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. There it is again. Look at that. He's wobbling now.
Trying to finish this fight. Back to his feet. Oh, how many knees can one man take? Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it out very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, he got a hook too.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Good punch lands.
Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Whoa! Chimaev's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, big shots from the top. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom plate.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately. Big ground and pound.
All right, side control now, DC.
Guys trying to get to the darts here.
Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Silva's in half guard. Oh, and transitions right into side control.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit the darts here.
Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's gonna get the finish. Great submission defense on display.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Just misses with the jab there. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think right there was the blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, well, good news is...
Oh, he hurt him again, bro. What a fight!
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Final seconds here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, then. Take a seat. Breathe.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, counter uppercut is good right after he blocked the shot. Well done. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. That hurt him bad.
So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
All right, we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khamzat Chimaev.
Well, you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And this man just continues to run roughshod through this UFC welterweight division.
Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that really can separate himself from the division. It showed. He had a very tough opponent tonight, but he still dominated. He still showed that there are levels to this game, and Khamzat Chimaev is on a different level.
And while he might not yet be on a Conor McGregor level in terms of his star power, when you get the Chimaev fight, it's one of the biggest fights you can possibly